everybody, it's Nathalie Ellis and welcome to Ask the Therapist. And today we have a very special guest. We have a local artist, Miss Clarissa Corinne.
Yes. Hi everyone.
Thank you, Clarissa.
Thank you. So I'm an actor and also painter. I went to Pride Institute in Brooklyn, New York to train many moons ago. But yeah, I'm a figurative oil painter and collage artist.
Yes, and thank you so much, Clarissa, for coming. So
thank you.
One of the reasons she's here is because I commissioned Clarissa to do a painting of me and my mission here at Esteemling, and she beautifully put it together. So a lot of my mission is to, as a therapist, is to inspire everyone, is to inspire, give hope, offer opportunities to transform and change. And this painting symbolizes that. With the butterfly, symbolizes hope, life, transformation. And also with the water is all about serenity, cleansing. And a lot of what happens in therapy is that. We're going through cleansing, where there's a lot of hope, and the goal is to transform. And so this painting is called Nathalie's Gift. And so, again, part of my mission, personally as well as professionally, is to offer the gift of hope, life, transformation to others. And this painting clearly represents that. And I love it so much. And I can't wait to put it up somewhere in my house. So Clarissa, tell us, I know you and I talked about what my vision was, and just, what was it like to paint this?
I love to create art that really represents who the person is. I know Natalie's a therapist, and when I think of therapy and counselors, I think of healers. I think of just life givers, and just in the spiritual, mental, physical type of way. So I kind of wanted to create a painting that represents all of who she is. Because mental wellness is a lifestyle, and it's not just something that you go when you talk to somebody. It's a lifestyle. And to be a therapist means that you have taken on your purpose to being a healer in the world. And I kind of wanted to reflect that in her painting. So the first thing I did was kind of ask her some things about what she liked, and she said she basically wanted to be painted. And it's funny because before I even asked her, where does she want to be painted? What's the setting? I already thought of nature, because to me nature just symbolizes God, naturalness, earthiness, healing, because when you think of earth, you think of just the different things that the universe has to offer that can heal us mentally, physically, and spiritually. So she was like, I want to be in a white dress on the beach. Okay, so we're kind of on the same page with that, So, so I really wanted to, and I also wanted to have her hands out, because I feel like with this kind of represents sometimes, some people pray like this. It could be to receive, to give. It's so much that the hands just, the hands are healing. We can heal people with our hands, not just with our mind and our voice. So I kind of wanted to show that without, her saying anything. It's through the hands. And so we did butterflies. Butterflies represent so much: evolution, spirituality, growth. And that's who she is. She not only is she attracting the butterflies, but she's also giving the butterflies so that they can heal other people as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And water is cleansing. So I just thought the beach was the perfect setting for her painting.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love it. If anybody's looking for an artist to paint them or to paint their vision, Clarissa Corinne is your woman.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and with that being said, as a therapist, I do use art with my clients, and so there is such a thing as art therapy.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to hear from you. What's your thoughts about that?
I think, to me, art is healing. Art not only the reason why I got into art was as a child. It just kind of opened me up and healed me in certain aspects. But it's also a way that I can share my experiences and my thoughts, and connect with other people. Because I know as a child I had a hard time really kind of opening up and telling people how I felt. So I did that through my art.
Yeah.
We can use art to heal. Like artists, I think, are healers as well. Because art can be powerful depending on how the artist uses it. And
it's definitely a form of expression.
Yes, it is.
Right? So sometimes when you don't have the words, I remember I had a client when she came into a session one time and she just didn't want to have anything to say. You know, she just was tired of talking in some ways.
Yeah.
But then she just kind of drew out her feelings. And that was enough to kind of get a lot of things out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of things can be said, can be spoken, can be expressed just by painting it.
Yeah.
And
And I just feel like images and color vibrate so much energy that we can express and can heal.
Yeah, definitely. So this is what you do on a daily basis. So what inspires you to continue to paint and draw and do art?
Life. Because like I said, like I just love to reflect life onto the canvas. Not just my life or the thoughts I have about myself or the world, but other people. Just as a conversation. Just as a way to communicate. The good thing about art is an inspirational and, you know, hope. Yeah. You know, a lot of times when people are sad or depressed, especially what's going on in the world, a lot of people had a lot of life changes. And I just feel like art is a way to keep people inspired to what's next in their life.
Right.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways with art, you're being creative and you could create, in some ways, like problem solving. You could create hope. You can create so many things that maybe the reality presents this way, but through your art you can create something so much different.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And I can see how that could get you, again, out of that thinking of negative thinking and get you in a different space.
Yeah, it's almost like, it's like, in a way, like trying to do a puzzle. Because art is not just expressional, but you also have to problem solve.
Yeah.
You know, you're mixing colors, what brushes to use, what materials to use, what colors to use. So that problem solving just kind of takes you out of you being stuck in your present situation.
Yeah.
And just kind of takes your mind somewhere else. Where you're beginning to rejuvenate just more positive thoughts. Yeah.
This is definitely beautiful, and I've seen some of your work, and it's definitely beautiful work.
Thank
so
you.
I can definitely see how there's a lot of hope and inspiration and a lot of meaning behind your work.
Thank you.
And so if you were to describe, in some ways, because a lot of artists, I would think, write or expresses in their art what's important to them, or the things that's their values, or the things that they want to say and share with the world. So what would be some of the things for you?
Just love. I love to paint about love. You know, not just loving others, but loving yourselves. And the struggle that comes with that. Like, when you think of love, people just think of happy, joyous things. But also, there's a journey to get to that unconditional love of yourself, unconditional love of others. Yeah. It's a very painful process, and sometimes it requires change and evolution. And when old things are dead and new things are alive, it's never easy. It's never peaceful sometimes. It's the same way, you know, when a woman is giving a baby, it's painful, it's hurtful, but to bring new life into the world, something so precious as that, like, you have to go through a travailing. And that's how I feel like our journey to the ultimate wholeness is love. You know, art is a way to heal. So I think through art we can figure out how to love each other and love ourselves.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Clarissa Corinne,
Thank you.
for joining me today and sharing just a piece of your mission and values and your just your passion regarding art. And so thank you so much. And again, this is it.
Natalie's gift, everybody.
So this is my gift to everyone, and so thank you so much again, Clarissa, Corinne, for bringing it to life in this way for me. So thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you guys for listening.